I'm Briggs, quarterback. So I grew up in Cookeville, Tennessee. My 8th grade year, I moved to Knoxville. I got 2 sisters. They both played volleyball, softball growing up, and then quit and played straight volleyball. One of them's at Carson Newman right now, and one of them just committed to Carson Newman. She's a senior at Knox Catholic. I played baseball growing up my whole life, and my 7th grade year, I just started playing football. That's when I just fell in love with that sport. Ended up getting hurt halfway through. I mean, had to push through physical therapy. I mean, that didn't feel great, but then ended up coming back and playing at the end of the season. So with the physical therapy, like going into it, I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was also not the best. Sometimes I wanted to be at school with some of my friends, but instead I had to go through the pain of like trying to get my knee back to full health. So my 8th grade year, I went down to Ole Miss and went to camp there, and they invited me back like the next month, and I ended up going back down there and throwing at like a private session with a few other dudes. And after that, Ole Miss offered me, and that led to FAU. I went down to Florida Atlantic, and then EKU called, and then these last 2 months, I went down to Georgia Tech, and Coach Winky and his staff, he helped, and I got that offer down there. So in the next 3 years, of course, I want to keep developing, keep getting more offers from places that I like, and my dream is to end up in Power 5 football. For me, playing quarterback is just being the leader on the field. You got to watch film the most. You got to know what to do. You got to know what the defense is doing. You got to know what everybody on your team is doing. It's just being quarterback is the leader of like your family. It's like the dad of the family.